Stay with me because I'm going to teach you all about co-housing and intentional communities. To find out more about co-housing, I went to a community in Peterborough, New Hampshire. It's called the Nubanusit Neighborhood and Farm. This community consists of about 60 people. The idea of modern co-housing or intentional communities started in Denmark in the 1960s. Instead of moving next to a bunch of random strangers that you don't know or might not like, intentional communities allow you to live near people with the same like-minded values that you have. To find out more information about what it's like to live here, I interviewed Irene. She explained to me the layout of this community, that there were 7 different duplexes that look like single houses the way they're laid out, but they're actually duplexes. Then there was also 7 single-family homes. There are even a few units that are quadplexes. I dove in and decided to get a lot more information about how this all works. Now, did you guys build them as you need them, or do you build
No,
them
they were all built at once.
at once?
Mhm.
So they don't continually, you're not still building?
No, it's all done. All the building's done.
Okay.
Yep, it was, and then there's 2 fourplexes they're called. So there's apartment on either side of the first floor, and then 2 above that on the second and third floor. And that's the other fourplex there.
I wanted to know, what were some of the advantages and what are some of the disadvantages in living in such a tight-knit community like this?
Okay, there's tons of advantages. There's a lot of different aspects. One is that you get to know your neighbors and you work with your neighbors on various projects and share the same values as your neighbors. This road that you see here is just for pedestrians. So we come and go to our homes we don't drive right to our homes. And so we see our neighbors coming and going. We all have little carts that we carry our groceries in with and stuff like that. So it's very much, they call it, one of the terms that co-housing people use is like it's a old-fashioned neighborhood in a new way. Another thing is that it's all green buildings. It's all very energy efficient, and all the buildings are heated from one central location over here. That the old building, can't tell, it looks the same on the outside, but that's the original old building that was here. In the basement there's 6 wood pellet boilers that heat water that goes underground to all the homes and heats all the homes. We have town water and town sewer, and 17 of the units have solar panels. That's the way it works in New Hampshire, is that any excess electricity that they don't use just goes back into the grid, and so they get credit for that.
And how do you choose who comes in the community and who doesn't? And
so
how's that
we don't
process
actually
work?
choose. It's the people self-select, we say. It's not for everyone, because not everyone wants to live close to other people necessarily, but so it just appeals to people who want to do that. And we orient them before anyone buys a place. We spend some time explaining how everything works here, how we organize what we do, so that they have a really good understanding before they move in what they're getting into. So this is called Nubanusit Neighborhood and Farm.
Yeah, I thought there was a farm element.
Yeah, if you want to walk out this way, you can see some of the farm a little better than you can see right here. There's actually 2 big farm fields, and we have a big barn that we call the equipment barn, and we have 2 big hoop houses, and then that's a little hoop house. For the past 6 years, we've had a farmer, Farmer Todd. He operates a CSA, so it's a community supported agriculture, where he sells shares of the vegetables to community members here, but also to the greater Peterborough community. So,
Do the community help grow their own vegetables and get them, or is it kind of like one guy's business he's running out of here?
it's a sort of a funny combination. I mean, I shouldn't say funny combination. It's a combination. It's his business, but we also provide a lot of what he uses. Like, for example, we own the tractor that he uses. We own the barn where the stores a lot of the equipment and supplies. People here are not required to participate in the farm, but we can buy a share, and then in most years he's had it set up so that you can work on the farm if you want and pay less for your share. So some people work on the farm and some people don't. And then we also have what's called the farm team, which is the whole community is divided, not divided, is actually the opposite. It's organized in a way that different people can choose what areas they want to work in. And so some people are on the farm team, some people are on the buildings and grounds team, some people are on the boiler team that oversees the heating of the community, and then we have the steering team, which is like a board of directors. It's a condominium association. And then we have the forest and trails team, which oversees the trails. We have 100 acres of land that's all in forest with trails out that way. Actually, altogether, there's 113 acres. And we have a little pond and with a beach where kids can go swimming, and it's very much a self-contained kind of place, and we aim towards being as sustainable as possible.
I also wanted to know, how does the ownership work? Do you actually own the unit you live in or the land, or how does this work?
Well, it's a condominium association, so what it means is that we each own our unit from the inside to the outside walls. The condominium association actually pays for any repairs that are needed to the outside of the buildings.
Okay, so they're basically condos.
Yeah, they're
They
condos.
just look really nice.
They're really nice condos.
All right.
They're super efficient. Like I said, I mean they're built to be incredibly green. One of them, the model that was first opened, qualifies to be a LED platinum certified green, which means that it's a lot of different aspects of it are healthy to live in, as well as efficient and good for the earth. So yeah, they're fairly expensive to buy, and but people are, they want to live in homes that are not just burning fossil fuels and adding to climate change and all that, but also they want to live in a community of people that has shared values. So we teach people about what they are, but we also make changes. As the community has new people coming in, we can change what our decisions are. We make decisions once a month. It's called plenary, which is a meeting. We all get together and meet and decide how we want to do things.
I love the idea of intentionally picking the community you live in. So I think I'm going to do more stories about this in the future.
Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Also, give this a thumbs up, a like, a share, or if you have something to add, remember to comment below. Thanks. Also, don't forget to stop by TerranLupo.com. I have up videos that you can't see anywhere else. Currently, I have one on carnivorous plants and also how to make your own mead. All you have to do is go over and sign up at TerranLupo.com, and all that's free.